For me, I did not get so. I'm speaking from a personal experience.
Well, I think to a large extent, Lydia is probably watching this, so she will tell me that, yeah, Michael, I think you should have a session where you help groom the guys, because the women, I think they are safe. They have the mothers training them, but unlike the women, the guys do not have that kind of so Uncle, there's a young man out there. That's the reason why we even having this session, because it's the Healing Souls with Michael and Pastor. Today let me remind you, I have my uncle Benjamin Asare with me here. Uncle, a young man is out there. He's scared to hell. He doesn't know. All he knows is I want to marry, and I have an ego that says that I can do it. Uncle, let's go back to the young you. What would you have wanted, or what would you wish you had known before getting married?
I would say that I would have wished that probably what the old age people, what they considered before entering into marriage, I wish I had known most of them, if not all.
Uncle, now you're married.
Yes.
If not for like for how many years now? It's been over a decade. Like
yes, yes.
So,
for example, when you are going to marry, you should let your parents do some background checks for you.
Whoa, Uncle, they will tell you this is a stone age.
Exactly, but you
think it's necessary?
Very important.
Uncle, explain this one. I know it's worked for our fathers, and which, you see, I think the best marriages were actually practiced by our grandfathers and all that, where we really saw they were not really in good terms, but the women learned how to submit either way, and the men also find a way of being the men of the house. However it worked out. By that time, one take curiosity, let us divorce.
Yes, so what? So why do you think these things are going on?
Uncle, this is why a young man is scared.
Yeah, because, like they say, Sankofa, a lot of things we have thrown away, and that is what is causing us. We think we know better than those old people. Let me digress a bit and then tell you something I've been observing in Ghana.
Okay.
Medically, people who are trained doctors, orthodox, those of us who are intellectuals, we tend to be holding those people in high esteem, that they are the people who can cure illnesses and stuff like that, and whatever they say, you don't have to challenge and all those things. But in Ghana today,
I feel like
we are shifting from that to now reconsider herbal medicine. Because they told us, when they take herbal medicine, that's why I said I'm digressing a bit, so that we link it to things that we think that we know, which is doing us more harm than good. So medically, I can give you so many herbal products which are refined today, and people consider, or even people in advanced world with advanced medication and technology, come to Ghana to attend to these doctors that we intellectuals in Ghana we push aside and say, these ones, they are not good. They are people who belong to Stone Age, but they are treating people with strange illnesses and all the
Uncle, this
illnesses.
people have a free publicity from you. No, I think you need to pay my uncle for doing this publicity for you.
I've not mentioned any, but I'm linking this up with the fact that now people are trying to go back to herbal.
Okay.
Because they have seen that orthodox practice of medicine.
Uncle, you see, the reason why I'm trying to interject you intermittently is that.
But then, to some extent, has not helped us that much.
Uncle,
so they are trying to.
Uncle, let's work this
same way. Certain practices, if we are to understand them with regards to marriage in the olden days, and we bring that in today, it will go a long way to help us.
Uncle, I get you, but you see, I think the goalpost has been shifted a little. In that, back then, our women were not allowed to school and even sit in certain places in authority and all that. But will you agree with me that in this age and era, it's almost as if we live in a woman's world?
Yeah, that is true.
The things that because there was a time, I remember this song, "Send Your Girl Child to School." We came out empowering the women, and now the women, they came the adage again that what a man can do, a woman can do, and even better.
Precisely.
So we live in a dispensation where the women have been empowered, so they go to school and all that. So I believe this is what we have. If we say we are going back to the Stone Age sort of thing, you may be surprised what you dig up in someone's past.
Oh.
And I think with all humility, that a certain past that I have may not necessarily determine my future.
Agreed, but we are not saying we are going to tie you to your past.
No, when parents go digging and they go looking for a woman for you or a man for you, maybe when the guy was growing up, he was a little, what was that movie series they used to choose? Things to Do for Love. It was like that, you guy sort of thing. But who knows? At the point in his life, he found maturity and tried to be, pious and a little diplomatic in life.
But that is where you are getting it wrong. In the sense that
Uncle,
when parents are going to maybe do a little background check on people, not necessarily at a point in their lives, it's about the lineage of that person. Whether they are hardworking, for example. It is not that hardworking comes with maturity, no. If you're hardworking, you're hardworking. Or if, let's say, there is a strange illness in that lineage, all these things are part. You see, so don't take it as because maybe the guy was those are small or little things. So we're talking about that we can.
So uncle, his father quote unquote was a thief.
Yes,
but he's not a thief.
That one, the lifestyle will show that.
No, I mean his father was a fetish priest. His father was this, his mother was that and that. But can we use that for the one we are now looking at?
No, but you see,
I have seen instances where the to be couple decided to test the man or the woman, and after realizing that this was not true and they confessed, they got disappointed because they thought they opened up to you so that what should you put me to the test before. Now that you have a third party knowing who I am, do you think it's worth living with me?
With third party in the sense? In what sense?
So a typical scenario is we are coming to get married.
Yes.
We decide to meet as to be what? Decide on a budget and the colors and all that. Then she comes around to tell you that my mommy says you should do turquoise, this and all that.
You see,
it's not a third party. It's not a third voice coming into our relationship.
That you are taking this too far.
Okay.
I said it is good we do background checks, just like before, of course. And he has said we have met. So marriage is not about you and your partner.
Mm-hmm.
It goes beyond that. Else, we cease to be Africans. It's only in these foreign lands or beyond Africa that people marry, and it's between the two of them alone. But as Africans, we marry, and it is between two families. Two families. The two of you come from backgrounds or two different families, and we are trying to put them together. And we have people who will be, let me use this word, guarantors, in the sense that if you people come together, you are successful in coming together, and you have any challenges, then from the groom side and from the bride side, we have people who will be taken as confidants, so that these people can go to them at any time and discuss issues bothering them with them, so that they can help them resolve it. So you can see that the two of you coming together, it's not about you alone, but it's about the two extended or two families, the extended one, coming together to help bring you together, to form solid pillars behind you, so that if there are certain things probably you can't do, the other party through the other side's confidant or whatever can just go to you. Oh, this is what my husband can you help me talk to my husband, and then this thing be done. Then you see the other person will come in. If it were to be you and your spouse, or you and your wife, or you and your husband, then the two of you have to resolve everything. And that is where we find social media today coming in to solve marital issues, which is not helping at all. Because the marriage is not between the couple and social media. No, it's between these two families. If they are to divorce today, it is not the couple and social media that are going to divorce, but it is the two families that are going to part, if even there are no children. But if there are children, then it is the two of you that are going to part. But the two families can never part, because children are there and they are tied together in some way, because the other side has a stake in the children, the other side has a stake in the children. So those families are joined because the children are byproduct of the two families that came together, of which the man and the woman were part. So do you see? So just going your separate ways doesn't mean that the two families. That is why marriage is not about those two people that come together in the African setting. That is why you cannot just say that, oh, it's between me and my partner, we decide on this. No. When you go even into some Ghanaian settings, you may have to perform certain rites even for the local area where the lady or the man comes from. You have to even do certain things for them. It's not about even your family room. It's about the two parties. It's about the two parties. It's about two sides coming together. People from the two sides coming together. So if, let's say, let me use this. If, let's say, I am an Akan, I go and marry somebody who is an Eve, for example. It is not just my family and my partner's family that are coming together. But now, Akans and Eves are coming together.
Wow.
That is how we Africans see marriage to be. So if I see an Eve, I see the Eve as maybe my wife. All of this. Because my wife is an Eve. The same wife will also see Akans and say, oh, because my husband is Akan, I see all Akans are.
So we marry families. Marriage is about joining two families together. So as a young man or a young woman out there, you should know that you are joining two families, two clans, two people together. And this is how big whatever decision you are taking is, because it's not just you and your to-be wedded spouse, but it's about two families coming together. Therefore, like my uncle just said, you have to consider the fact the ideology